Squinky, so cute.
Is that gonna actually gift? Is that a funny one?
Oh, that was funny as hell. No, it's not gonna gift, but it's still funny.
Okay.
Mm.
What should I play for a song?
Girl, I woke up before the light, thinking about tonight. I can't sleep. Just a few hours ago, we had the TV on, drowning out your screams. Tell me your favorite love song, girl. I'm gonna play it while your toes curl. Girl, what you saying? Speak your mind. Tell me what you like. You pay for it, pay for it. I'll give you what you need, only if you say please. I'ma make you pay for it, pay for it. Honey, whisper your wishes to me, babe. Not gonna lie to you, wasn't expecting you to have me on my knees, yeah. I'm gonna make you cry, tears from your paradise, and love your ass to sleep, yeah. You got my favorite secrets on, and I will use my hands to take them off. Girl, what you saying? Speak your mind. Tell me what you like. Beg for it. I'll give you what you need, only if you say please. Beg for it. Yeah. Beg for it. Honey, whisper your wish. Do it, baby. Baby, I'm gonna let it go. Girl, you gon' get it good. I'ma make 20 more seconds. Feel like 20 more minutes. And baby, I'ma make you scream, yeah. I'm not finished yet. 20 more seconds. Oh, you ain't gotta beg no more. I'ma give it up. I'ma give you all my love. And baby, I only if you say
I'm gonna make you beg for it, beg for it.
Is your body telling me
Oh, but Laura's telling me no. Beg for it, but Laura's telling me no. Aww. Did I trigger the big bad Laura? Aww. You little snowflake. Aww. So what's going on, my people? A lot of good streamers on tonight. A lot of good streamers. Check out some of your people. They are looking to hear from you. And they want to hear from you. I've been making my rounds already. I said what's up to my people. Said what's up to my fans, if I even have any. I got a couple. There's a few out there that care about me. I know there's not too many because I'm a beggar and whatnot. But, you know, hey, I do what I got to do. I do what I got to do in life. You know what I mean? It's tough being the guy that, you know, has to work around other people's egos. It's tough to do sometimes, but we manage it. We manage it. I gotta play my fucking song right now because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my soul. Sooner or later, gonna cut you down. What up, NorCal? How you doing, brother?
Mostly identify with the poor and the
Oh, God. Are you guys ready for the conspiracy crap that I got ready for you guys tonight? Are you ready for all that? We're gonna talk about some weird shit. Everybody wants me to hit that flat earth subject, so I'm gonna go ahead and tackle it. Why not? And then I'm gonna go ahead and tackle demonic energy inside of the musical industry. Oh yeah, stick around. Cut you down.
Go tell that long-tongued liar.
Go and tell that Kyler Goner. Go rambler, the gambler, backbiter, silver dab's gonna cut him down. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee.
Whoop. Go and tell that long-tail rider.
He spoke to me with a voice so sweet. I thought I heard the shuffle of angels sweet.
What it do, Riffs? Lurking and jerking, homie?
He said, John, go do my
No doubt.
will.
Lurk away. Lurk away. We're going to be getting into some things tonight.
Midnight rider.
Oh, the gambler, the back rider. Telling the God's gonna cut him down. And you will be cut down. You will be cut down.
You can run on.
You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, your actions are gonna cut you down.
Well, he may throw you a rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. But as sure as God made black and white, what's done in the dark will be bright.
What up, Straight Mop? Got a couple of topics coming at you tonight. They want me to, not they, I'm saying a lot of you guys come in here and you ask me about the flat earth, and I dodge you a lot of the time. Well, I'm going to tackle it tonight, so you're in for a treat. We're going to tackle the flat earth. We're also going to tackle demonic energy inside of the musical industry. Oh yeah, stick around for that one. And then of course, I got the guitar. Got the old guitar ready to go. Oh God, I love that song. All right, bros, are you ready to get into this bullshit that I have planned out for tonight? Well, I think you are. We'll come back to Evil Within in a little bit. That's the Evil Within 1, if you were. I bought Evil Within 2, guys. If you haven't got Evil Within 2, you sleeping. That is a great friggin' game. Oh my goodness, you guys got to get that. Way, way better than the first one. No joke. No word of a joke. Okay. Hold on 1 second. You sure you want to get into this bullshit? Because there's no turning back after this. Now I'm looking for the free thinkers. I don't necessarily believe in flat earth, but I think it's worth a conversation. And I'm looking for free thinkers, people that want to actually have a conversation about this and not just shun. I don't care about your emotions and your feelings. What I care about is the discussion and facts. So I'm going to throw some facts up on the screen, some things that might be interesting to you guys, and then we can go ahead and hash it out. You ready?
Everything they wrote was true. And what makes you think what you're...
Alright, so we're going to use a little bit of comedy and satire. In this video, you're going to see both of that, and then hopefully we'll break it down and be able to make some sense out of all this bullshit, yeah?
Met, and you just take it on faith that everything they wrote was true. And what makes you think what your scientists are writing is any more truer than my saints? Because there are volumes of proven data, numbers, figures. Have you poured through the data yourself? The numbers, the figures? Well, no. No. Oh, interesting. So let me get this straight, Mr. Reynolds. You get your information from a book written by men you've never met. And you take their words as true, based on a willingness to believe, a desire to accept, a leap of, dare I say it? Faith? Come on, look, I mean, I don't even know how I'm supposed to respond to that. Like, come on. I rest my case.
Always question the scientists and their foundations. At the moment,
Riffs versus flat earth. Round one, fight!
Oops, there's about 95% stuff we don't know. Philosophically speaking, it's very uncomfortable. Because if the Earth is in the center of the universe, that means that somebody put it there.
Matter tells space how to curve. Space tells... Did I get that right?
The science community is ignoring a lot of the things that we're looking at. And so normal people are going out and doing experiments. And one of the experiments has turned up an
always question reality.
But we've not been told.
That's the point of science. And that's what really kills me when they say things like, well, the science community has decided on it. And there can be no room for question. That's when I start scratching my head like, well, hold on a second. Isn't the ideology of science is to question? I'm not quite sure. And when you start questioning things that don't make sense to people, they're going to tell you that you're insane. Or really, are you the sane one for the only one asking the questions? Could be.
And it destroys the whole idea of this heliocentric system. And that is the moon. Now, you can actually measure the temperature of the moonlight next to the temperature of the shade of the moonlight.
Okay, listen to what this boy is saying. He's telling you that you can take a laser pointer, a temperature laser pointer, point it at the moon, and it'll give you a temperature reading. Does that make sense to you if it's a million miles away, so they say, out there in the galaxy somewhere? Would you be able to point a temperature thermometer at it and get a gauge? I'm just wondering. Here's a quick little question that I always like to fuck with flat earthers on. Where's the compass that points to the South Pole?
That is the moon. Now, you can actually measure the temperature of the moonlight next to the temperature of the shade of the moonlight. And you'll find the moonlight is colder than the shade, the opposite from the sun. So the moon is throwing out its own light, and that light is the opposite from the sun. Now, that tells you that it's not reflecting the sun's
What's up, Furry?
It's producing its own, and its light is different from the sun's.
We're bouncing around
the scientific
with the flat earth topic tonight. Ooh.
Because they won't tell us this because it destroys this idea that the sun is, is lighting up the moon.
Everyone knows, like, if you're in sunlight, it's colder in the shade, right? So it's 100 degrees in the sun, it's 90 degrees in shade. You go to the moonlight, like, say, especially in a full moon, especially if it's high in the sky, the moon is its own independent object. It is not reflecting the sun rays. The sun is its own object. Also, about the same size, which is, again, coincidentally, why the moon fits so perfectly in front of the sun during an eclipse. We always thought it was a coincidence that even though it was 400 times farther away, that it was also exactly 400 times less diameter, which is why it fits. And the other weird thing about the moon, which everyone thinks, oh, it's just a coincidence, is that
it's all fantabulous, darling.
Perfectly rotating.
You sound like you're feeling pretty good.
Side of the moon. Exactly one side. It's not like we have like a quarter of a degree every 5 years or half a degree here and there. It's always the same side. There are no coincidences.
So what he's trying to say is that when we perceive the moon, whether you're in Australia or North Korea or Canada or South America, you always see the same side of the moon. Always. Always. That's no mere coincidence. That means the Earth that the moon is not doing this whole rotating thing in a heliocentric corkscrew pattern that they claim. That's the thing that I'm saying. Maybe it is. I'm just saying some things aren't adding up, making my head scratch. So what do we got so far? One, you can point an independent temperature light at the moon and get its own temperature reading. And two, no matter where you are, from North America to South America, you always see the same side of the moon. Those two things are very interesting.
And this is when it comes to the system. It was deliberately built, but I think it was deliberately built to be detected. And I think we were naturally supposed to figure this thing out maybe as late as the 1970s, but the government figured it out first, and they have been spending a heck of a lot of money trying to keep it secret.
The other question is, well, how come ships don't go off the sea if it's flat? How come ships don't fall off the edge? Well, here's why they don't fall off the edge. There's a 200 to 300 foot high wall that is the border, the scripture says, is keeping everything in. Nothing's going past that.
Good question.
Because I don't know.
That is a good goddamn question. How difficult would it be to make a
20,000-foot
a compass that points to the South Pole?
That's never stopped me before. Risk? Of course I'm aware of the risks. Thank you for your concern.
Physics. Why objects move on a ball spinning 1,000 miles an hour, while it's going 26,000 miles around the sun. Basically, the model is active right now.
The sailor thinks that he's traveling around the Earth this way, when in effect he's traveling around the Earth this way.
They began flying it around the world, from Abu Dhabi last year.
Hey, V-Twin, what's going on?
India and China, then across the vast Pacific.
Does running around your neighborhood prove...
Is Tam following you around?
I was an airline pilot for Delta for 26 years. A pilot's primary flight instrument is his artificial horizon, which he has to be maintained level to keep from climbing and descending. From the cockpit, weather permitting, I could see hundreds of miles in all directions, viewing cities connected by roads across a flat plain as far as the eye could see.
If a pilot is flying around the curve of the Earth, then he should be dipping the nose down. Every 5 minutes he should be dipping the nose down to stay around it.
So what are they trying to say? The pilot said that they're not actually flying around the world this way. They're flying around the world this way. That's what they're trying to say. They said that with the curvature of the world, how it was discovered was through a sundial. A sundial, and the guy went around, and that's how they discovered the curvature of the world, was with a fucking sundial. So what he's trying to say is that with each degree, I think it's like every 50 or 60 degrees that they travel, they should have to tilt their nose down. They should have to continuously tilt their nose down. And you ask a pilot, any pilot on planet Earth, and they don't do that. That's just not something that they ever have to do. Once they're in the air, it's straight, smooth sailing the whole way.
Curve. That's absolute proof that a plane flies over a flat surface rather than a curved one.
Oh, American Truck Simulator, it's a badass game, bro.
Now, how come in all these ball pictures, man, you can see all the continents pretty much, and there's just a little bit of clouds here and there. Man, it's like some of these pictures, like there's some where they show the Earth at night, and you can see all the lights and stuff. It's like, it's only the entire continent doesn't have clouds. The entire fucking continent, like, you can see Africa and all these lights and all this stuff. Like, you know, if you turn on your porch light, I guess you can see it from space, apparently. And it's like there's no clouds in some of these pictures.
And they spelled out the word sex, right, recently, probably a few months ago, in one of the clouds.
But, you know, if they do their research, they say, well, those are composites. And I said, well, how come they copy and paste the clouds on some of these? And they use the same cloud form. Like, if you're going to make a composite, but you shouldn't be copying and pasting clouds. That means you're...
Okay, all these circles are them copying and pasting clouds. Now, why would they do that? The author and artist of the person that creates the globe image, he even admits that it's mostly CGI. It's actually a panoramic photo. It's about 10 or 15 massive panoramic photos, all kind of placed together, and then the in-between parts is literally drawn by CGI. What am I trying to say? We don't actually have a true representation of what the shape of the Earth really is. And if we do, they're certainly not fucking telling us, because a lot of the shit that they're doing doesn't add up. And I'm sorry, man, if you aren't hiding anything, then what's the big deal? Just tell us. It's not, what's the big deal? Why is it so secret? Why is it a conspiracy? Just tell us. Yeah, we do this because of this. Flat Earth doesn't interest me that much, to be honest with you. I think it's definitely a cool topic. But what the fuck? Even if the Earth is flat, what does that mean? Doesn't mean much, does it? I mean, some of the political science community, some of the NASA community, probably some of the top officials, some of the alphabet groups would definitely have to be reprimanded, to say the least. But it's not going to change the fact that we still got bills, we still got lives, we still have kids, we still need water, fresh air, clean food, clean bed, you know. I don't care if you got $1 bazillion in your pocket or $2 in your pocket. There's things on this world that we have in common. Clean food, clean air, clean water. That's what everybody needs. That's what everybody wants. So, I mean, to be honest with you, Admiral Byrd, that's sort of another topic. Kind of does. Flat earthers are crazier than young earthers. Now, what's a young earther? Is a young earther somebody who believes that the earth is not billions of years old or whatever it's supposed to be? Is that what a young earther? Flat earth proves a higher power. God, yes. Correct. And that's damn crazy. Flat earth proves a higher God. Correct. Which is exactly why I think that they've gone away from that type of way. And just think about that. 20,000, 30,000 years. We've been on the planet about 100,000 years, roughly. If you want to go back into science and they think that the Earth is 6,000 years old. I got to disagree with that one. I think that the human race has been on the Earth for about 100,000 years, roughly, and we were given great gifts that we've squandered away. Opposable thumbs, the ability to talk, big brain, opposable thumbs, make tools, make big weapons, big buildings, and we just threw a lot of these gifts away. And what I'm trying to say is that maybe we didn't throw them away, but our creativity, our inventions, what we're able to do, build, and create has been suppressed. And you know by who? The Bloomberg, Trilateral, Rockefeller, Bush, Clinton's foundations, the Bill and Melinda Gates foundations. These people are transhumanists. They have an agenda. And that agenda does not include you.
Adding stuff that's not real.
Yeah, and the thing is, those pictures that you're talking about, the blue marble pictures, I think there's about maybe 8 to 10 of them over time that NASA has put out, and you're absolutely right. None of those pictures look good.
And this is exactly what I'm talking to you about right here. Every single time. The shape of the Earth is the exact same. Every single time. But the continents are big, small, some are long, some are different. Look at this, every single time. Look at this one. Look how big North America is here. Look how small it is here. Look at this. Every year, 1975, 2015, 2007, 1997, 2002, 2012. It's a different fucking size every single goddamn time. Look how small North America is right here. Or South America, rather. You can prove a round Earth for like $300. Is that really? How do you do that? A weather balloon and a cell phone is all it takes to prove a round Earth? But there's no curvature when you get up there. I've flown in planes. I know what it looks like up there. There's no goddamn curvature. I have pictures upon pictures upon pictures on my cell phone.
Same. The color of the water was different. Like you said, the continents are different sizes. It's just unbelievable. And I think what happened originally was they would put these things out and nobody was paying any attention to it. You know, and then all of a sudden now, people are paying attention to it, and now they're pulling these pictures in, and it's an obvious fraud. What? And the thing is, there's supposedly tens of thousands of satellites orbiting Earth.
Do you believe that? Because I gotta tell you something. Stephen Hawkins doesn't believe that there's a billion fucking satellites traveling around. He's like, because if there were, we'd use them to find terrorists. And we don't.
We can't get any close-ups of Earth. We can't get a view of Australia with the buildings upside down.
Earth is a petri dish. Firmament protecting us. NorCal knows about the firmament. Of course NorCal knows about the firmament.
Crazy.
He's NorCal.
But really,
he's a fucking warrior.
You were the same one for asking real questions.
Operation Fishbowl. I was getting to that, NorCal. You're getting ahead of me. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. You're getting ahead of me.
I was able to break free and free my mind.
Go to the end of this flat Earth and take a video.
Explode a bunch of times.
I'm finally here now. What up, brother?
Fly off sideways and not go to space.
If you watch the trajectory of the space shuttle, it doesn't go straight
The Earth is flat, everything is bullshit.
It goes in a curve.
I like that. It's almost like you got that face on when you said it. Chillin', nice to hear, good to hear, nice.
The point is, they actually go horizontal. The space shuttle goes horizontal. It never goes any further up. It goes horizontal.
The pipes are calling from yonder hill.
You know, it's still in the atmosphere while it's horizontal, so it never goes any higher. And it goes out of sight, not because it goes too high, because it goes too far downrange. And they have a plane that's mocked up to look like a space shuttle. It's a jet-powered aircraft. That's it. It's not a glider. It's an aircraft. And that's what they're fooling us. Taking
What's up, Mike?
In and giving us.
Prove it. Go to the end. Well, first of all, that takes a lot of money. And you have to have a permit to even go to Antarctica. To even do what you're trying to tell me to do. It's not like I could just pack up and go to Antarctica. You need passports, regulations, money.
Anything that has ever gone up and not come down.
Smoke a bowl. I got my energy drink too, brother. I know you've probably all seen this video right here of the rocket. This is the man-made rocket. Well, that's not true, NorCal. You actually can go to Antarctica, but it's very limited. That's what I'm saying. You're fucking being like surveilled the whole time you're there. There's videos that you can watch of people that travel to Antarctica on a regular basis.
One thing really
Conor McGregor! What the fuck? You fucking do nothing? You do fucking nothing?
We cannot leave the Earth. There's no place to go.
See, I don't believe that. I believe there is something above the firmament. I just don't know what.
Well, they still have brakes.
Okay.
It's
You know what that looked like to me? I just want to play that one more time. Let's watch this. You know what that looked like to me? You know when you throw a Nerf ball and it's got like a Nerf football and it's got a lot of spin to it? Have you ever thrown a Nerf football into a pool? Second it hits that water, it stops spinning instantly, right?
Closed system.
That's weird. I just always thought that was kind of cool. You throw a football, stops instantly. Now, the way that this thing hits the top of this firmament and it just stops instantly reminds me of a Nerf ball being thrown into a pool. The heaven spaces water. Not tin Antarctica at Connor. I had money on you. Fuck you. I did too, Connor. I did too. I had $20 on your ass. You let me down. It's flat. There's at least 4 ends, north, south, east, and west.
Well, when they hit it, if they hit a solid surface, the rocket would have been destroyed. And most likely the camera too, so we wouldn't have the footage. And obviously that's not the case.
Only thing I've thrown was hammers. You did a good job, Connor. You did a good job. You did a great job. By round 8 and 9, I knew you were finished. You looked tired, bro.
Oh, Simpson just broke this dream's reality wide open.
I know we have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think right now.
Go to the end and prove it. Sunsets on the blessed. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, you need a bit more conditioning, and you're good to go. Lay off them steroids, bro. And don't fucking sit around all year. Don't you fucking sit around all year. Take this time to get your shit together. I want you to come back strong.
People figured out that we were an enclosed system. The more advanced we got, it would be the biggest thought on our minds. That's all we care about. You can make a wildlife reserve 1,000 miles square. All people, all human beings would do is just be knocking on the fence constantly. Why is this fence here? Who built the fence? Why are we in here? And so on and so on.
Why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the truth of this world?
Get your ass to work. Get your ass to work.
Which we're presented.
Connor, you got what it takes to be the best. Don't fucking slack off.
You start here, and you go around long enough in the same direction to wind up in the place you started from.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we fall off when we walk underneath, Miss Sir?
Gotcha.
Because of a force called gravity. What does gravity look like? Gravity is something...
You're all approved, bro.
But we know it's a great invisible force that keeps us all here on Earth. It's a natural force that keeps us all from flying off into space. We were always told that the world is flat.
You were told right. Don't listen to them.
Enjoy, man. My wife and I, we worked real hard. My wife put that website together, and she did a damn good job.
Gravity was discovered by Sir Isaac Newton in 1687.
Yeah, he came out strong.
Years ago.
But, hey.
One law. The law of God.
By round friggin' 8, I knew I was gonna lose my money.
No, here's the difference. We can describe gravity. We can say what it does to other things. We can measure it, predict with it. But when you start asking, like, what it is, I don't know. Einstein, in an Einsteinian answer, we would say gravity is the curvature of space and time. And objects will follow the curvature of space-time, and we interpret that as a force of gravity. That's probably the best answer I could give.
He said gravity is the interpretation of the curvature of space and time. Is that what this man just said to us? That's his best representation of gravity? Oh my God. The apple has fallen way far from the tree, Sir Isaac Newton. I'm very sorry.
So what is gravity? Well, why is it grounded? That's the best I can do there. I think that's a good start.
What?
You know how everybody believes the world is flat, like a pancake? Well, they're all wrong. The world is actually round, like an orange.
The world is an orange. And?
Well, that's it. It's a great idea. It's one of my best ones.
Yeah.
Here's the
Major Pig.
From space. There it is.
It's good.
Since you were a kid, you've seen this image. But you've never seen it from that point of view. You've never seen that with your eyes from that scale of a model, that point of view, from outside of the planet's surface.
What's the point of this grand deception? I think Eric Dubay explains it best.
People are always asking, why do they do this? I mean, other than the obvious profit margin motive, NASA being the biggest black budget black hole in existence, sucking in over $30 billion taxpayer money for
what up, bro?
fake moon landings alone.
I had a great time in your stream, man. That was a lot of fun, man. You took me back to my school days a couple of times with some of them jams you were kicking.
CGI images for hundreds of billions of dollars.
If you want to put something in context, if you want to do something with $3.5 trillion, you can do whatever you want.
Now, let's see. How do we go about proving that? Go to the seashore. Go to the seashore. Watch. As ships sail away, they don't disappear all at once. Well, first, the bottom will disappear. See, the bottom of the ship is gone. Now we can see midway up, and then the whole thing.
What up, D-Babes?
Now, ships came back. They didn't fall off the table. So people realized that the world is curved. I mean, it's a big curve, but it's curved.
That's not fucking how it went down, you piece of shit, Bill Nye the Science Guy. God damn it. It was a battle. It was between Galileo and Copernicus. The motherfucker it was pseudoscience. For 2,000-3,000 years, people did not question whether the earth was flat or round. It was a motherfucker that came with a goddamn sundial that said, and then next thing you know, pseudoscience was born, and then bam! It wasn't what the fuck this asshole just said. Oh, they went around the world, so it must be round. No!
So, the process of testing claims, the world is flat, the world is round, is what we call science. Now, if you have a claim that can be tested, that's what we call pseudoscience.
Boom!
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof.
And now this motherfucker's part of the pseudoscience agenda because him and Neil deGrasse, they go on all kinds of shit like that and try to prove or disprove what the fuck they're trying to say. This same piece of shit, right, has his own special on Netflix now where he tries to explain the 36 different genders, right, using ice cream flavors and how the vanilla flavor is the cystic white male that he's trying to conform everybody else to be like. And then I gotta sit there and watch the fucking ice cream flavors have a goddamn orgy because he thinks that that's science.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof.
Boats don't disappear over the curvature of the horizon. Boats disappear due to perspective. All you have to do is go to the beach, watch a boat disappear from your eye, and then whip out your telescope, your binoculars, or your high-powered zoom on your camera, and you can pull the entire boat right back into view. Whole mass and all. Yeah, that's right. You think the boat disappeared? Just whip out your telescope, your binoculars, or your zoom camera. You bring the entire boat back into view, completely debunking everything Coy just told you.
We've always believed that there was a Garden of Eden.
I believe in God. I believe the universe was created by
that guy too. What's his name?
Is more special than
Kayamoto?
We live in a very special time.
Dr. Kayamoto or some shit like that?
This idea that we're not in any special place in the universe. There's something wrong with that.
We went to the North Pole in the 1900s. This is 1482. Nobody went to the top of the globe, to the bottom, or flew up, or built a skyscraper. It's funny that we said that this is what we're in right now. This is what we're on before any instrument approved. This is the first time we actually had like an instrument of flight that should go high enough actually fucking check out.
Strawberry and cream, that's my call.
What's the deal? Though if they were wrong, after final reviews, question is, what they tell you.
Let me repeat what he just said, because that's very profound. He said, what if the world is not flat? What if it was round? They proved that it was round. Technology advanced. They were able to get up into more places like the stratosphere, the ionosphere. And what if they found out that the Earth was flat after 500 years? Would they tell you? You think that the government, a government that kills its own citizens and drops financial buildings, all to steal a bunch of gold, would tell you if the Earth was flat or round? Do you believe that? What if I told you NASA in Hebrew means to deceive? What if I told you that? I'm back. That's good, bro. Cool Gamer was my Skyrim stream a little bit ago. Hands up, don't shoot, Steven. What up, Cole? He's back. What's going on? So this says the Earth is not spinning on a globe at 1,039 miles per hour, nor is Earth 4.9 billion years old. Absurdities. Well, you were taught, which stemmed from the Masonic Royal Society in London. Dr. Lawrence Cohen, ex-Mossad agent in the U.S. intelligence. So he said that we were taught this by the Masonic Royal Society. Let's Google that. What you mean a bunch of gold? That's what 9/11 was all about. I'm pretty goddamn sure. They stole the gold. That's what 9/11 was. Watch these buildings fall while we perform the magic tricks over here, but with our left hand, we got your pocket. That's why magicians make great pickpocketers. I think that 9/11 was to steal the gold. The federal. So what am I trying to say? The Federal Reserve, the unelected body, which has legal tender notes, paper, shit paper, really, because it's tied to a petrol system. Okay, they deem whether that money is worth anything. You can easily talk about the depreciation of the dollar just by looking at, say, candy bars, for example. Back when my mom was a kid, you could buy 3 or 4 candy bars with $1. Now you can't even buy one goddamn candy bar for $1. Not even one. So, I mean, everything seems like it's more expensive and we're getting paid less, but that's not actually true. What's really happening is that the value, the property value, and our work are being sold to other countries right out from underneath our noses, and our value of our dollar is dropping. It's declining. And that's why you're seeing inflation. That's what it's all about. But I want to Google this right here. What is the Masonic Royal Society? The Freemasons and the Royal Society. Lodges grew after 1717. Masonry seems to have been attractive to other followers of the Royal Society. 11.5, that's it. 11.5 million in gold. Poof. That's it? That doesn't seem like a lot of money. Tannel, now green, which meantime. Okay. 11.5, that's it. Yeah, I'm with you, Blood. That seems really low. Our gold reserves are gone. Boom. Fort Knox isn't guarding jack shit. Bam. That's exact. This man knows. But I'm trying to learn about what the fuck this is right here. Oh, don't hit that number. That number it haunts me everywhere I go. I'm trying to read about this because that shit got me interested. What the fuck is that? The Library of Museum and Freemasonry. Exhibition Freemasons and the Royal Society, January 11th, 2010. The Library Museum of Freemasonry latest exhibition explores the links between Freemasons and the Royal Society over the course of its history. The origins of the Royal Society lie in the Invisible College. Philosophers and scientists began meeting in the mid-1640s to discuss the ideas of Francis Bacon. Two of the original members of the Royal Society, Sir Robert Morrell and the Elias Ashmole, were already Freemasons by the time the Royal Society was formed. The Society met weekly. What happened? The Society met weekly to witness experiments to discuss would now be called scientific topics, although science then was much more broadly defined and included subjects such as alchemy and astrology. Would it do, King? That's what was said was left in the USA holding at the time. That's it? That is it? You mean to tell me we're fucking 18, 19 trillion dollars in debt and we were only holding on to $11 million in gold? What the fuck is that? Riff, you have some badass shirt designs. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We are weeping. John Winterton, we are weeping. Absolutely. And you know what? I guess maybe people like Laura are right about me. I'm a rabble-rouser. I'm up on my soapbox. I'm preaching. I'm warning. I'm telling people what's going on inside of the world. Some people hear me, some people don't. But I'm definitely a rabble-rouser. I'll give them that one. By the end of the 1700s, particularly during the long presidency of Sir Joseph Banks himself, the Freemason membership of the Royal Society had become a mix of working scientists and wealthy amateurs who were potentially patrons and could help finance scientific research in the time before the government considered doing so itself. Which probably explains the Large Hadron Collider. Several of these patrons were also Freemasons and would have met with scientists in the meeting of the Royal Society and in lodges. As the that's a big word to say. Professionalization of science developed in the 19th century, followers began elected solely on the merit in their scientific work. New types of science developed by the science education expanded in the growth of university science degrees and medical schools. Freemasonry attracted these scientists. Fellows often in the growing number of new lodges were members, and the memberships was drawn from particular universities. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Like Skull and Bones. You ever seen that movie Skull and Bones? It's basically how people get into these secret societies and things like that. Hospitals or other special groups, exhibition dates. So, Dr. Lawrence Cohen, he's an agent of the U.S. Intelligence Committee, says that we are being brainwashed, right here, by the Masonic Royal Society. Well, we just read who the Royal Society is and what they did. And they've been established since the 1700s, which is right around, I think the 14 or 1500s is when we actually decided that the world was round. So, I mean, you start connecting dots and things like that, and boy, things just don't add up. They really don't. And you know what I find interesting is what that guy had to say. As technology grew and we were able to get up into the stars, so to speak, and we saw that you couldn't go into space or whatnot. Maybe it's true. Let's just dance around the theory. Let's just say it is true. Let's just say Earth is flat. Would the scientists tell you? Would the political elected bodies tell you? Would the Vatican tell you? The Vatican has... don't get me started on the Vatican. But anyways, so we just read a little bit about that. Let's get back into the rest of this video. USA is butt-ass broke. Yes, it is. Yes. Kaba's magic starting war. No. What he's trying... The world is not round. We all sit top a giant space turtle. Yes, bro.
All right, what weapons will we face in the upcoming Civil War?
Oh, that was just awesome, bro.
Valley. One of the things that you should know about ISIS, and we've played their propaganda videos in the past, is that one of the ways that they have drawn such attraction to so many people is by claiming they have broad territorial holdings.
I don't think anyone here is the racist bigot hater that people are getting called. I'm here to...
So Obama's talking about all of this with the global warming and that a lot of it's a hoax. It's a hoax. I mean, it's a money-making industry, okay? It's a hoax. And I believe strongly in clean water and clean air. But I don't believe that what they say, I think it's a big scam for a lot of people to make a lot of money.
Blah, blah, blah.
Are you a pilot?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Sure. Okay, can I put you on camera? Do you mind? Hold on, just like that. Hey, do you know anything about chemtrails?
No. Okay, yeah. Just a question to you. Hello. Hi. Do you speak English? Sure, what do you need? Okay, just a question. Do you know what is a chemtrail? The what? A chemtrail. I do know what a chemtrail is. Yeah. How about the chemtrail generator? Oh. Let's make sure that thing is working. We're going to check this out. Oh, look at that. They're working. They're working. Look at that.
Why am I talking about chemtrails? You don't think that the flat earth theory and the aerosol program that is geoengineering, you don't think that those two run hand in hand? Oh, I think they do. Oh, I think they do. And they're spraying all kinds of bullshit up in the sky. And I think it's got something to do with a lot of the things that are happening on. Because the Freemasons, all the way back to the 1700s, the flat earth theory, all the way to the chemtrails, I think are all connected. And you want to know what connects it all? You want to know what connects all that, bitch? One word. Parasites. Yeah? Yeah? Weird, right? Parasites. You'll understand in a second.
Ich bin Luft- und Raumfahrttechniker und habe Flugzeuge repariert und so weiter. Ich möchte euch jetzt mal ganz kurz erzählen, was ich gemacht habe.
Skies are actually overcast, so we can't see the geoengineering or the chemtrailing that's taking place. It's going on all over the country, all over the world, and people everywhere. There is an epidemic of people simply coughing. How many people do you know?
Look at this. I mean, what the is wrong with everyone? Can't you see this?
This sounds like Gordon Ramsay. If Gordon Ramsay was pissed off at chemtrails, do you see this shite?
Flying over top of the place I'm visiting here in Calgary. These are the people who are behind the chemtrails here.
Turn around. Come on, watch.
What they found out was it started interfering with the ionosphere.
Are you ready to get into this parasite talk? Okay. I'm about to freak you all out. Y'all are probably going to leave after this one. About to freak you fucking guys out. I don't think you guys are ready for this one. Hold on. I gotta word it correctly because these videos are tough to find, my man. Tough to find. Okay. I'm going to explain to you some stuff about parasites, Morgellons, chemtrails, and aluminum, and what it does, and why it's affecting us in such a way. Okay, you guys ready for this? What is Morgellons?
According to Mayo Clinic, a controversial condition involving skin lesions and the belief that the skin is infected by bugs and other objects like string.
How do you contract Morgellons? How do you catch Morgellons? No need for school anymore. Ask Siri. Absolutely. Morgellons is a skin disease. Okay? How do you get Morgellons? Morgellons is a military-grade biological weapon and has been used against people of military interest, a certain section of the population who have been administered with parasites. How do you get Morgellons off of the floor and out of your rug and out of your mattress and tell the Nutrisilver sent you there for Morgellons? Morgellons disease, what is it? Discuss the controversial skin condition known as Morgellons. Do you know how to get Morgellons? Chemtrails. Let me tell you something about chemtrails and Morgellons. Morgellons is the disease that you contract when you resist the chemtrailing. Now, I say chemtrailing a lot because that's what a lot of people know it as. If you type chemtrailing in your phone, you're going to get a bunch of conspiracy bullshit. If you type government aerosol geoengineering program, then you'll get the right kind of shit that you're looking for. You'll get the properties, you'll get the scientific equations, you'll get all of the ingredients, all sorts of stuff. Now, what does Morgellons look like? You ready to see what Morgellons looks like, bro? That's about as... Morgellons disease and the quantum leap of awareness. Are you guys ready to see this? This is a fucking weird-ass image. Yeah, okay. Well, let me put an image in your mind before I show you this. You remember that movie with Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds? Look at this shit. That's what Morgellons looks like right there. It's like a nanotechnology, or nanites, almost with a stringy, wiry substance. And it's a skin disease. That shit grows under your skin. That's a fucking technological bioweapon parasite. You think I'm fucking lying to you? You think I'm lying to you, bros? Really? Really? Well, let's do the parasite test. You guys can try this one at your house.
I'm going to tape this time. And so this is what we did before. This is what this is. This is the wine spit test, where you rinse your mouth out, and then you take grape juice, and you hold it in your mouth, and you spit it out into a petri dish. Well, what we did is we used the zeolite, the zeoforce. This stuff says it cages this stuff stuff that's in these chemtrails, that's in our bodies. Okay, so then now Chris is just going to pour in a little bit of that little tiny bit of the 91% alcohol. Watch, the stuff is alive. Watch what happens. Pour some in, just a little. Watch. Look. Look what it does.
Now you can film it up close.
Yeah.
That's totally freaking...
Does that look like normal spit to you, bro?
This is in every single one of us. This is spookier and weirder.
Try it yourself.
I don't even want to go there.
Try it yourself, bros.
Can you help me for a minute, please?
Why? What the hell?
Look at it. It's starting to get the other stuff. It was climbing out of the petri dish. It was like trying to climb out.
The thing is, I need to
get it off those papers because I need them for that. I need to give that to the blood lab.
Well, brother, don't knock like this. I'm gonna say this.
Did that freak you guys out? You want to see it again? What the fuck is up with that shit, huh? Yeah, chemtrails. Chemtrails. And more gallons. Alright, John, see you later, man.
They've been spraying the skies.
You can take off if this isn't interesting, bro. Have a good night.
And nobody knows what the hell are they doing. Now, we know they've been doing it for decades thanks to the Freedom of Information Act, where a lot of stuff has been released, where they have been testing certain chemicals, drugs.
Anyways, that's not... I thought he was going to show the Parasite. That's probably the best video I got from the
tape
Parasite.
this time.
That's fucked right up, right there.
Now you can film it up close.
That's weird. So do that yourself. Get some red wine, right?
Totally
rinse your mouth out. Spit it into a petri dish. Get some grape juice, whatever it is, and then pour a little bit of alcohol in there.
Single one of us.
And you tell me if it does that.
Is spookier.
I told you most people would leave when I start talking about parasites because their brains can't handle it. You cannot comprehend it, can you? It's way beyond you. Way beyond you. You can't possibly fathom that the military would release bio-fucking-grade weapons on you. You just can't fathom that, can you? It's beyond you, isn't it? That's why most of you, I told you, most people would leave after I start talking about parasites because they can't handle it. That is way too much. And it's in all of us. It's in our rugs, it's in our carpets, it's in our plants, it's in everything. Absolutely everything. That's why I stopped trying to be Mr. Organic and try to eat organic food, because it just doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. I'm sorry. Organic food doesn't exist. It's just how I feel. So, I do kind of want to switch up topics. Are you guys ready to talk about demons in the music industry? Sounds like fun, yeah? Because I've been bashing Eminem a lot lately, and I thought it would be kind of cool to talk about some of the witchcraft and occultism that happens within the music industry. You know, see if you guys can figure out where I'm coming from and shit like that. All right. They are. They went back to the gold standard. Make sure you're doing your research on that.
Sit on a council of 13 people that take orders only from the Rothschild Tribunal in London, which they claim they take their orders directly from Lucifer.
I was the manager of Zodiac Productions, which Zodiac Productions name's been changed since then. I'm not even sure what they call it now, but it's the largest music conglomerate in the world. It owns RCA Records, Columbia Records, Motown Records, owns almost all the concert booking agencies in the United States. And that's not even the name of the company that owns it. The name of the company that owns it is Brenner Enterprises, and Brenner Enterprises is owned by Chase Manhattan.
Ask yourself why Russia, China aren't honoring gold
You can track all of that.
as oil, I
You
mean.
kind of get the idea after a while.
Because a lot of people want to get away from the petrodollar, even myself included.
One of my jobs is being one of these 13 people. Thus, I got to know many of the people who produce music and sing the music and play the music that you play. Now, one of the closest friends that I got during that time that I attained was a man named David Crosby. Crosby, Still, Nash and Young. I saw David the day before Christmas last year. Talked with him. I got him away from this witch that he had with him.
What's good, brother?
Go shopping. We were in West Hollywood.
What's up, J-Dog?
Witnessing around to people I knew. We went off in this store. We started talking. I said, David, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. I said, I already know the answers, but I've been gone for 5 years. I'd like to know if certain things are still the way they were when I left. I said, now I'll have to explain some of this when I'm done, because you're not going to understand it all unless you know something about music. I said, do they still take the master to the temple room? Dave said, yeah. I said, do they still have the coven conjure demons into the master? He said, of course. I said, now, I got to know something.
Listen.
What's the main reason?
Listen to what this man is saying. Listen again.
Some of this when I'm done, because you're not going to understand it all unless you know something about music. I said, do they still take the master to the temple room? Dave said, yeah. I said, do they still have the coven conjure demons into the master? He said, of course. I said, now, I got to know something. What's the main reason for rock music? He said, come on, Lance, you know what the reason is. I said, please, David, I don't want to guess. Tell me what the main reason is. He said, the same as when you were in, so that we can place spells on people that we couldn't cast spells upon. I'll explain what that means in a minute. I said, okay, one last thing. I've been hearing that you must be an initiated witch now to get a record contract. He said, that's right. He said, many of us that weren't total witches.
Are you hearing this, man? Because if you're not understanding, let me re-explain. He's saying that in these major record companies, there's something up in the executive office, wherever it is. They call this a temple room, where they bring in 13 high-class witches. Witches. I don't believe this shit. They do. See what I'm saying? It's really irrelevant whether you believe me or not. Whether any of you believe me. Whether I believe him, even myself. Irrelevant. They believe it. They believe that they are truly talking to fucking Lucifer. That's dangerous. Whether you think it's real or not doesn't stop the fact that it's happening. So what I'm trying to tell you is that they're saying that the master, say Tupac's new album, the master gets put inside of a room on a full moon, 13 witches stand around it and conjure demons to follow the friggin' mass production of the records in order to put spells onto the records. Do you believe that? Because it happens. I'm just saying. And even if you don't want to believe this white man right here, I could put on rappers. I could put on whoever you want. I just thought that this video was a great representation because this guy gives no fucks. He talks about witches, demons, conjuring up spirits, to be, you know what I'm saying? The rappers and they'll tell you the same thing, but it's usually cryptid. Especially guys like Immortal Technique, especially guys like Mobb Deep. They'll crypt some of their knowledge so that way they can stay alive longer. You see what I'm trying to say? This motherfucker, he's like, demons, witches, don't worry about it. That's why I liked this video right here.
Now, to get a record contract. He said, that's right. He said, many of us that weren't total witches have to podium that looks like an overgrown 8-track. That the album is cut on and is placed in a machine that produces and presses the records and the 8-tracks and cassettes that you buy. After it's been recorded, it's taken in. This is why a master's cut months in advance before it's released. On the full moon, it's taken in to a temple room about the size of this auditorium that is in every one of the major music companies, behind locked doors up in the executive offices. And it's placed on an altar, setting in the north of the room, and a pentagram engraved in the floor. And 13 hand-chosen witches and wizards and a coven come in and conjure a principality or a power up, usually Regia or something like that, and order him to tell the demons under him to follow every record and every tape coming off of that master. As I tell many Christian parents, you can go home and count your kids' records, probably yours too, and count how many demons at least are there. If that's too hard for you to believe, I'm sorry. That's why they do it. Now listen to me. This is
Did
why.
you hear what he just said? He says, I'm sorry if that's too hard for you to believe. I am too. Listen, I don't believe it. And even if I did, it's irrelevant. It doesn't fucking matter. Because they believe it. The world elites believe in fucking occult shit. The Bohemian Grove. They dress in weird robes. They burn things in front of a big giant owl. It's called the cremation of care. The effigy. They burn the effigy. It's absolutely insanity. These friggin' guys believe in Lucifer. So if the world elites, right, the people that control the world, the money makers, the movers and shakers, believe in a higher power, is it really so far-fetched to believe in a higher power ourselves? If they believe in Lucifer, clearly and most obviously, every opposite has a reaction. Every reaction has an effect. Every effect has a cause. Obviously, God exists. There's no question about that. It's plain to see. Emily Rose was one of the people. She said she was possessed by 6 different demons. They were going to kill her. She wanted to go back to her body to tell everybody that God existed. Why? Because she saw true evil. And if true evil exists, then pure good must exist as well. Remember that. Yin and yang, bros. Yin and yang. And we are Middle Earth.
Rock music's addicting. Have you ever seen kids that got rid of their music that go around like this? They can't wait to find a rock station somewhere and they sneak off just like getting a cigarette or a fix because it's addicting. That's why they can't give it up. The rest of the conversation was this. You can't cast a spell on a Christian, but you can get a Christian to cast a spell on themselves. If you give the permission for the spell to work, being a Christian won't block it. And rock music
Piper, end of
is not
story.
just a song. Boom. It is supernatural music, that which is carefully designed by their spirit guides or familiar spirits in the form of spells. Now,
which is music that is carefully designed. And check this shit out. Look at what the hell is happening with the Molly pop music. Percocet, Molly Percocet. These people are literally losing their minds. Your 9-year-old daughters are fucking twerking. Are you serious? Wearing leggings, showing their ass and shit. Are you fucking kidding me? And you mean to tell me that it has nothing to do with the influence of possible demonic energy inside of the music that is put inside of our pop culture? Is that really so far-fetched to believe? We could talk about quantum physics. We could talk about the Higgs and boson particle. We could talk about astrology. We could talk about a heliocentric universe. But we can't talk about demonic energy being possessed inside of a musical device. We already know that poltergeists can possess items, move objects. We've seen it on TV. We've seen it on tape. We all know that ghosts exist. That much has been proven. CERN proves it all the time, right? What do you think about that? Do you think that these types of demonic energies that they're trying to release are the same types of demonic energies that CERN is trying to release? What do you guys think about that? I feel you, Whiff. You're right on point, bro. Bud, what are you talking about? Wow. Right now we're talking about demonic energy. Demons being cast into music. Demons are real as fuck. As fuck.
although the devil's music's power is the music and God's music is the words, much of the songs are written in what we call witch language.
One thing just hit me. Hold on. Before he talks about witch language, because that shit was cool as fuck. I want to back him up just a little bit, because this shit is super interesting. He's got me going. Okay. If there is an occult, right, that does what this guy's doing, or what he said, right? If there's an occult that draws pentagrams on the ground to conjure up demons, to put them inside fucking albums, to influence the masses, surely there must be a group somewhere out there that's doing the opposite. Is there not? Is there not a group out there that's trying to conjure angels to battle the demonic forces? Is there not? And if there isn't, how do we make one? What do we do? How do we get the fucking the angels to go at the demons? I don't know. Maybe I'm talking crazy. But if there's fucking groups that are conjuring demons, where's the groups that are conjuring angels? That's all I gotta say.
Now listen to me. This is why rock music's addicting. Have you ever seen kids that got rid of their music that go around like this? They can't wait to find a rock station somewhere and they sneak off just like getting a cigarette or a fix because it's addicting. That's why they can't give it up. The rest of the conversation was this. You can't cast a spell on a Christian, but you can get a Christian to cast a spell on themselves. If you give the permission for the spell to work, being a Christian won't block it. And rock music is not just a song. It is supernatural music, that which is carefully designed by their spirit guides or familiar spirits in the form of spells. Now, although the devil's music's power is the music and God's music is the words, much of the songs are written in what we call which language. Give you kind of an idea. You talk, many of you talk on a CB, unless you know what a smoky is, and a 10-4, and a front door and back door and rocking chair and these type of things. You don't know what you're talking about. Same with witches. When you're in the first and second level, you have to learn over 2,000 words that said by anybody else means something totally different than when you say it. Elton John has said he's never written a song or sung a song that wasn't in which language. Now I want to show you something. See how many kids in here will be honest and adults. How many remember and have heard at least several times a song called Hotel California? Somebody tell me what it meant. Quickly, somebody tell me what it meant. Huh? That's pretty close. But from the words, what did it mean? Well, that's more of a guess. See, most people can't tell you. That's why when people do drugs and they listen to songs in which language, they get some of the meaning. But most of the time, they can't tell you. Stop and think how many songs are out there that you really like and you don't have any idea what the person was talking about. Beyond the Yellow Brick Road. How about The Destroyer by Kiss? Can anybody tell me what it's about? Kiss said in it, kids, kill your parents. They're talking about Helter Skelter. Beatles sung Helter Skelter in which language? Nobody knew what it meant. Manson did because he belonged to the process. Helter Skelter is a several thousand-year-old word. Most of the music is either about Helter Skelter or a place called the Night Winds, which is what Hotel California is about, and different doctrines of witchcraft. You listen to them, your parents let you listen to them, and they have no idea. Kiss openly bragged how they were gaining control of people through their music because the people played their music. They told how they didn't form their own group. Their church, because they were ordained ministers of the Satanist church, placed them together. And that's how most of the music is done. David Crosby, when him and Crosby, Still, Nash & Young produced the record Two-Way Street, they ordered the Principality of Medici to order demons of rebellion to go into the record, and everybody that heard it would be rebellious against law and order and government. And it was one of the reasons for the great upheaval in the 60s was that one album.
Wow.
And they take open credit for it.
Whoa, I just got chills off that one.
I personally talked with Johnny Todd on the basis of Jack Chick's recommendations. Having known Johnny Todd now for more than 4 years, and my having known him for some 6 months, I believe that Johnny Todd is a genuinely converted man, saved by the grace of God out of the depths of Satanism.
Wow, huh? Love that video right there. And then that brings me back to Eminem. Because I think Eminem is trying to tell us something. Because that little rap of his, man, it was some of the worst bars that I've ever heard Eminem spit. Ever. And I'm just trying to say that I think he was trying to send us a message. Or maybe he was trying to convey a message in which language that I just don't understand. Maybe some of you can help me. But those were some bad bars. They weren't like the Eminem, look at him. I'm Slim Shady and I'm, you know what I mean? That flip, that bass, that boom, that individual swimming pool in your interval. You know what I'm saying? I'm a criminal in the, you know what I'm saying? He didn't do any of that. It was I got a hot pot of coffee. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not. Trash. But I think it was trash I think it was trash on purpose. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. It was garbage. Agreed. But I think it was garbage on purpose. Strange, wasn't it? Strange. I think that it was definitely for reactions. I think that he drew a line in the sand. But what I'm trying to say is this. He was the counterculture. He was the pop idol of the counterculture. Beautifully displayed. But then he got too popular, right? He got too popular and he became the dominant culture of what ended up happening being what's cool, what's necessary, what everybody accepts. He became the dominant culture. Now, when he's going after Trump, he hates Trump because now Trump, like or hate the guy, is part of the counterculture. That's your rebellious attitude. You know, let's just pretend for a second that Trump's fans view him as a rebel, as somebody that's fighting for them. That's how we all felt about Eminem back in the day. Eminem was a go against the grain kind of guy. He wasn't afraid of controversy. He'd call you a faggot if it needed to happen. And that was exactly what we loved him for. That's what he built his legacy on. And then, I don't know what it was. Maybe, possibly, rapping about murdering his ex-girlfriend wasn't getting the record sales. I know he has a record coming out next month. But I'm not too sure exactly what this stunt meant. Is it for views? Was he trying to say something? Was it in which language? Was he trying to get a rise? Because drawing the sand, I think, was dangerous. Because if you think about it, if you look at the demographics of where he sells his records, it just so happens to be in the same states that voted for Trump. I mean, I'm just saying. My grandma can do better. He did it like he didn't want to do it. His freestyle, which is usually trash. You Pitbull? Am I Pitbull? What? But, no, man. So I think that there was definitely something else going on there. For sure. For sure. I just don't know what. I did a couple of hit pieces on Eminem because I think that he fell from grace a bit. He started licking the ass of the establishment, and that's what I really didn't like, because I thought that he was the man that we could all kind of count on. He was the middle class guy, the minimum wage guy, the guy that stuck up for the nobodies, the guy that stuck up for the minimum wagers, the guys that stuck up for small business and middle classers. He wasn't afraid to say fuck you to MTV and fuck you to the president. Now, this president is the counterculture. You see what I'm trying to say? A lot of people voted for him as the counterculture, and you can't be the dominant culture and the counterculture at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't balance out. It just won't balance out. And that's why I think, personally, Generation Z, or the next generation behind us, will be probably the ones that save us all. And I'll tell you that. Why? Because they've had the left side, the Democratic rhetoric, pushed down their throat for so long that you can't wear a Halloween costume, you can't wear an Indian costume because it's racist and it might offend somebody. You can't bring brown paper bags to school because it might offend somebody. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they've done in school, and especially in the last 4 years or so, has just been out of control. The Michelle Obama lunch plan, all the way down to the bullshit that Obama spewed with all the shit that he was going to do for the schools and the black community, and how it ended up. Look how it ended up. You're going to tell me that shit went south? Because it did. And a lot of people, blacks, whites, middle-class workers, Muslims, Asians, Americans, were sick and fucking tired of the status quo. So our flyby cities, the people that you love to forget, the middle class, the ones that gives everyone jobs, you know, we got up off our asses and voted for what we thought was the rebel. We all were tired of the fucking dominant culture being jammed down our goddamn throats. So it was a breath of fresh air to hear somebody like Trump saying, hey, fuck you to the establishment. Because that's what we all loved Eminem for. And, yeah, that's all changed now. It's all changed now. It's all weird. Vegas is Bull 2. Bullshit. Boom. How are you doing, Ryan? What's going on, Eastwoods? How you doing, man? I agree, M fell off. Not sure if he fell off. I'm just not really sure what's going on with him. I'm very interested in this album. I will be picking it up because I think that there's going to be some codes to decipher in there. It's probably going to be right full of that demonic energy that we were just talking about. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So what do you guys think? We talked about Flat Earth, chemtrails, Morgellons, Eminem, demonic entities in the music industry, and I guess that's about it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play guitar now. A little bit of guitar. So guys, this is where my guitar part of the stream is gonna start up. So if you guys don't want to hear the guitar, now's the time to leave. Whatever streams you go into after this one, tell them that the Riff Raff sent you. Tell them I said, what up? But I'm going to get into some music. I can't lie. I'm going to get the new one too. Oh yeah, I'm going to get that shit. Oh, I'm going to get that shit. I gots to hear what old Eminem's going to say in this album. I mean, you're not going to talk all that shit Hey, I can't wait to hear what that album has got to say, bro. I'm right on board with you. The security guard? Oh, yeah. The security guard in Las Vegas shooting, you're saying. Yeah. All right. Rock on, brother. Thanks, man. He's an illegal going on Elling and... The security guy... Whoa. Hit me again. He's an illegal going on Elling and... Alright, just start back off from Ellen. Ellen and what? I'm listening to his new album on Spotify. Oh, are you really? Oh, yeah. Spotify. Play some House of the Rising Sun. I don't know any covers, bro. I'm very sorry. I'm not a cover guy. You got the wrong one, bro. I'm gonna play tomorrow. Come by. Nice. Are you the kid with the the Goku shit in the background? Are you the kid with the Dragon Ball Z shit in the back? You got a nice mic, and you stand up when you're playing, right? Smoothie? Oh my goodness. Nah, no kid here. I'm older than you. So you're not a kid, okay. So you're not, because there's a young kid with like black spiky hair. He's pretty good. He's not a bad guitar player at all. I have yet to hear Shuggy play. I hear Shuggy Gamer is also a decent guitar player. So I've heard. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm sure he's got guitar playing on his channel. I'm sure I could go find some. Glam Metal Hippie Rock, I think his name is. He plays some pretty good bluesy stuff, like classical rock. He definitely knows how to play. He's pretty good. I don't know. I don't really know what the hell my style is. I like to squat over a blender and take a nice fresh poop, throw some fruit and milk in it, and that is how I start my morning. Good fiber. Good fiber.
Geostorm, rated PG-13.
But yeah, I'm trying to get my sound right. I know Glam. Yeah, Glam's fucking good, dude. He's got that shit right. Like, I like to pretend in my head that I'm a neoclassical guitar player, so I started developing shit like, you know. Shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, just crazy hammer-ons and pull-offs. I like shit like, you can fool around with it. Stuff like that. Delay makes it fun, yeah. I'll take the delay off so you can hear the dry stuff. You know what I mean? Just so you know. But the delay does, you know, it makes it wetter, it makes it more of a better effect. So it fills in the gaps, you know what I mean? Especially since I'm up here by myself. You know, a little delay helps fill in the gaps, makes the sound a lot fuller. There you go. That's why I like delay. So same thing. This just sounds like a fuller sound. And I've always liked that. Still pretty clean, still pretty clean. Not the cleanest shit in the world, but it's still pretty clean. Let me play one that I do like quite a bit. This one I always do like.
The enemy units are approaching.
Deploy your defenses. Now this.
I like this song right here. And then I got a little button right here. Just tap it. 1, 2. See, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can do 1, 2. So. And then the delay is ready. See what I'm saying? And it puts it right where you need it. So you can do that shit on the fly, live, in a hurry. So I mean, I like to be able to recreate the things that I can do here live. Like if one of you guys ever wanted me to do a live show, I do it live. Yeah, here we go. respect, bro. I sent you a request. Oh, killer, man. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, a fellow guitar player is always welcome. I do enjoy the craft. Let's just say my guitar has got me through some lonely nights. Mm-hmm. I got my wife though. When we first met, yo, what up, Riot? When we first met, I didn't play a whole lot of guitar, did I, babe? I took a couple years off, yeah. And then I got into it with Wes, remember?
Yeah, that's right, because Wes played drums.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to be back on it, I really am. It was right around 100, 150 subscribers is when I got my guitar fixed to bring it to the channel. And I'm coming up on 500 subscribers now, so I'm thinking about trying to figure out how to do something else special for you. Something else special. I don't know what though. Probably a giveaway, I don't know. I want to do something expected. I don't want to do what everyone else fucking does, you know what I mean? What up, Steve B? How you doing? What's going on, Mr. Steve B? Rick James, how you doing tonight? V-Twin, do a 500 sub burnout. I drive a Chevy Cobalt. It's a front-wheel drive. I don't know how much burning out she'll do. Switch it up. I'm just really feeling this song right here. I don't know what they're called. I just make it up as I go. Set your e-brake and floor it. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I love it. You know your cars. That's what's up. That's exactly how you do it. He's like, bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? Just pull the e-brake and floor it, bro. You got me. Hands down, you got me. That's exactly how I would do it. Oh, guys, I just figured out why we're a bunch of weak-ass fuckers. Oh, thank you, Prince Lamar. Thank you. Thank you. I'm done, bro. Prince Lamar says we're all weak-ass, dude. I'm done, man. Sorry to fucking bore you guys. I'm out. Sorry about that, bros. Enjoy the show. Prince Lamar says we're weak as fuck. Gotta shut it down. Sorry, bros. It's all done. Oh, wait a second. I know why I'm not a successful streamer. I just figured it out. Wait a second now. We need a mask. Ah! I got a mask right here. It is Halloween after all, isn't it, folks? Oh. Oh, yeah.
Well, you know there, Prince Lamar, I'm not too sure exactly what your angle is there, bro. But what you're doing now is you're hurting my feelings, okay? My feelings are definitely hurt. Okay, so relax. Take a deep breath, okay, big guy? Because what I'm trying to tell you here is that we're all facts. Okay? Okay, big boy. I got facts, and you got fiction. Okay, fiction don't match up with facts, okay? And I only got $2 and you don't got any cents. Oh, Jesus, what are we gonna buy? 420 Club, too soft for me. So you like the hard dick, is what you're trying to say. The 420 Club dick is too soft. You like a good hard dick. I can understand that. Are you opposed to a man and a woman making love? Because if you aren't, then do you go out of your way to look up flaccid cock, limp cock, or do you go after the pictures that have the big hard dick on it, Prince? Tell me that, because I need to know. I'll wait. Because I think what I'm trying to say is you got a little gay in you. Not for nothing, but I think you got a little gay in you. Or maybe you seen one up close. Maybe you seen one up close. See a two-faced faggot. Well, you see, in order to be a faggot, you have to like dick. And I think we just established that you do. Oh, yeah.
I do like that song. Woo! Should we do it Paco style? Just have a stupid mask in front of the fucking camera like Paco. Hey, how you doing? Hey. I think it looks pretty good, dude.
This is what happens after you have mouth cancer. I was a man, now I'm a boy. I have mouth cancer.
You played this as I'd imagined. Oh, wow. That's tough to do. Yeah, because it's got that kind of... You know, it's got that melody. You know, and I was just trying to capture that, you know?
Valentine on the track.
If you ever want to know who the fuck this is, it's Valentine Beats on the track. I like Valentine Beats. It's fucking pretty good, man. It's good shit. I use Prophetessa Beats, Valentine's Beats, and Arnard Acard or whatever? Acard? I can't fucking say his name. Krakatoa. Arnard Krakatoa. That's his fucking name. Can't even make it up. That's that boy's name. I use his beats all the time. I need more beats like that, bro. That's my shit. Fucking love shit like that.
Back of House, an all-new original series.
mean I can't work? I fucking own a business. Of course I don't work. I'm self-employed, bitch. You're fucking retarded. Why would I have to show you my business license? Why would I show that on stream? I could show you an invoice. Well, no shit, dumbass. It says it right up there at the top. I got a business license. I just don't need to show it to you, now do I? No shit, bro. I like that one. I do like that one, especially when Grave friggin' rhymes on that one. Fucking sounds awesome. Oh, I mean, he's asking legitimate questions. What do you mean, am I actually playing? What the fuck is with you guys? Do I actually have a business? Am I actually playing? What is with you guys? I'm gonna take a small little break, pack up a little bit. I want to dedicate this song to Red Devil. This song goes out to you, Red Devil.
In 100 years from now, everyone who's living on this planet will be dead. So it's inconsequential, really, all the shit that you talk, all the bullshit that you stand for. It's more important what you're ready to build, what you're ready to pass down to your children, what you're ready to create. Better fucking remember that. When you challenge a motherfucker like me, Remember, I'm the dominant species. I'm stuck inside the future, and life is chaotic. The government is psychotically racist and robotic. The matrix of entrapment is socio-economic. Neurotic conspiracy theory becomes reality. Life is war, and every day's a battle to me. I'm on the brink of insanity, between extreme intelligence and split personalities. But I elevate to the point of reversing.
What bullshit am I spewing?
Revolutionary conceptuality spitting out of me. Even the dead people in my family tell me they.
Are you trying to say that I don't actually own a business?
I'm the black hole lyricist that will take your shine away. Darkness
But what are you confronting? What's your confrontation?
Alignment, 1.8 billion tons per square inch confinement. Yo. I drop knowledge so heavy it leaves the world.
Turtle on the nuke. What's up, brother? I'm smoking. Just chilling.
The granite replacing you as the dominant species on the planet. Yo. Lyrically, I'm infinite like possibilities, but you don't have the capability like infertility. Cause opening your mouth to question my validity is like trying to contradict the theory of relativity. When I spit is the epitome of heavy artillery. My enemies are obsessed with me like the bitch in misery, but break out like fathers running from responsibility. Every time I step and abuse the mic with versatility, I balance humility with brutal instinct. I'll make your whole cipher look like those crackers from NSYNC. And I don't care about your link or your luxury car. I shed light with more magnitude than all of the stars. La Brea talk pit thick, so don't ever talk shit. And remember something, nigga, while you rave and rant. A roach can live for 9 days without its head, but you can't. Yo. I drop knowledge so heavy it leaves the world unbalanced. Exterminate the spiritual force of all the challenge. I'm the lyrical apocalypse that crumbles the granite, replacing you as the dominant species on the planet. Yo. I'm explicit like videotapes of conjugal visits. Some niggas are too stupid to understand it like astrophysics. Technique is exquisite. I'll make your thoughts a victory. Get pessimistic with the quickness. If you
I go to, what's it called? Fat Dude? That's the good one. So here you go, bro. There's a fuck ton of business invoices for you.
Big fist, so you can get this. Even if you're locally gold, vocally bold, and globally multi-platinum soul. I'm emotionally cold, disciplined, and ready to kill. Like spirits.
Man, I can't put it up there because it's fucking blocking my, it's got my address up there. So I can't put these up there, unfortunately. But dude, I have fucking invoices after invoices after invoices after invoices. It says my fucking name right at the top there. Let me see if I can put something out there that doesn't have my fucking address on it. Man, I got tons of shit, man. What are you talking about? I don't own a business. This is the type of business that I run here. I got hoodies right here. This is a beautiful ass hoodie that I have right here. This is one of the hoodies that I sell. This one's called
Latino and black people
Witching Out.
To get food, clothes, and shelter.
This one is beautiful right here.
So concerned with that. They're philosophizing about
That's another one of my styles up there, just so you know.
Unfortunately, beyond their rationale. They don't realize that America can't exist without separating them from their
Here's
identity.
all of my receipts.
Because if we had some sense of who we really are, there's no way in hell we'd allow this country
all my receipts from all the shipping and handling fees that I pay, from all the shipping and handling that I've done with people. Got all my receipts right here.
The problem with always being a conformist is that when you try to change the system from within, it's not you who changes the system. It's the system that will eventually change you. There is usually nothing wrong with compromising a situation, but compromising yourself in a situation is another story completely. And I have seen this happen long enough in the few years that I've been alive to know that it's a serious problem.
What's that say?
Latino-America is a huge colony of countries whose presidents are cowards in the face of economic imperialism.
It says Riff, Rags, and Trends right there, bro. Ryan A. Orca, that's my business license.
And many of these countries have the
that's a tax division receipt right there.
And the children we always see digging for food and trash.
Says my name. Riff, Rags, and Trends.
In other words, a government run by
that's a legitimate business, dude.
And traditionally oppressive European states force the third world into buying overpriced, unnecessary goods while exporting huge portions.
Yeah, Because
of their natural
fuck
resources.
off, that's why.
I'm quite sure that people will look upon my attitude and sentiments and look for hypocrisy and hatred in my words. My revolution is born out of love for my people, not hatred for others.
What does that say right there?
Most of Latinos are
I
here
can't put it up with my address on it.
by American companies in Latin America. Aside from that, many are
What does that say right there?
puppet democracies that were funded by the United States.
There's your business license right there, bro. Riff Frags and Trends. Main fucking retailer. That's my business license right there, bro. How the fuck you gonna tell me? I got my tax statements right here.
Realize that we'll be fighting for scraps from the table of a system that has kept us subservient instead of being self-determined. And that's why we have.
The fuck you mean I don't have my own business? You don't have your own business. You're just a jealous motherfucker on Playroom trying to claim that I'm begging when you're just a fucking piece of shit, sadistic motherfucker that enjoys trying to tear down the people around them because it somehow gives you an emotional gain. Somehow you get a rise out of it. Well, I just schooled you.
What kind of fancy clothes you put on, you will never be them.
I just schooled the fuck out of you.
They're always going to look at you as nothing but a little monkey.
So go back to class.
I'd rather be proud of what I am rather than desperately try to be something I'm really not.
Go back to class, buddy.
Whether we want to accept it or not, that's what this culture or lack of culture is feeding us.
Hold the fuck on, Eddie, you fucking impatient son of a bitch.
But it doesn't have to be at the expense of millions of lives in our homeland. We're given the idea that if we didn't have these people to exploit, and America.
What do you mean double the price? I'm under the price that the website's selling it for. Are you sure? You might want to check your facts again. Go ahead and go to the website and check the prices. Go ahead. Check the prices, and you'll find that my prices are cheaper. Yep.
The White House, the corporate monopoly owners, fake liberal politicians.
Red Devils, you sound like a hurt little bitch right now. Are you mad because I've turned this into a lucrative situation for me, and you're just over there running your fucking mouth while I'm over here running businesses? Oh, did I not tell you that my ambit business, I'm selling that to a buddy of mine for a profit? Do you know what the fuck a profit is? Do you know what the free market is? Do you know what capitalism is? Do you know what the tough love of the free market is? Do you know how to thrive in a free market? I doubt it. I doubt it. Now, if you would like a beautiful hoodie like this one right here, let a brother know. Let a brother know. I got all kinds of styles like this one right here, like this one right here.
I want to take over the encomienda and give it back to the people who work the land. You cannot change the past, but you can make the future. And anyone who tells you different is a fucking lethargic devil. I don't look at a few token Latinos and black people in the public eye as some type of achievement for my people as a whole. Most of those successful individuals...
And to answer your question, why do I sell other designs? Because I'm a wholesaler. That's the definition of a business retailer. Ames, Kmart, Walmart, you name it. They sell other people's designs. It's called being a wholesaler. I'm wholesaling through a company in which I have partnered up with.
The idea of a confederation of provinces where one federal government controls the states. The Europeans who came
no shit, Sherlock. I'm not an artist, dumbass. Those are hand-drawn. Those are hand-drawn by artists. Hand-drawn, and then put onto a digital pad, and then water-based dyed onto the shirt. So that way, the design is actually on the shirt, and it will never fade away. Never, ever. It's 100% cotton. Pre-shrunk. The design is dyed right into the fabric with water-based colors. $20. I do believe in capitalism. Red Devils, those aren't your styles. They're other people's. Yes, definitely they are. Chill the fuck out. They need someone else's accomplishments because they have none. Bro, I don't know what your deal is, because Like, I'm not an artist. It's like, you know, getting a tattoo on your arm. I mean, what's the big deal? I don't understand. It's called being a wholesaler. I'm selling other people's art for them. You know what I mean? That's retailing. That's capitalism. That's free market. I mean, you're a dipshit if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Go back to your whole kiss the ring with your queen money.
Voice of racism, preaching the gospel is devilish. Called the prophet Muhammad is terrorist. Forgetting hard is not religion, but a spiritual bond. And Jesus is the most quoted prophet in the Quran. Innocent people
trying to murder Saddam.
When you gave them those chemical weapons to
go to war with Iran. Back from Peter Jennings. It's just a new age Sally Hemings. I break it down with critical language and spiritual anguish. My Judas I hang with the guilt of betraying Christ. He murdered and stole his religion and posted him white. Translated psychology, tainted philosophy.
Conservative political right-wing ideology. Glued together sloppily the blasphemy of a nation. Got my back to the wall.
You will never sell phone cases? I don't know.
How could this be? The land of the
they're for iPhone 6s.
Indigenous Holocaust and the home of the
I also got coffee mugs. Coffee mugs. Fucking cell phone covers.
Never sponsored terrorism, human rights violations. We can
continue the saga.
El Salvador and the Contras in Nicaragua.
And Red Devil, you must, and Laura Croft and everyone else that thinks that I'm relying on the Playroom to sell these products, you're out of your fucking mind. I don't rely on the Playroom to sell the products. I've sold a few things here and there to some of the streamers and some of the viewers, but it's definitely not a lucrative situation by any means. This is not what I rely on. So, I mean, and why are you worried about where my money's coming from? Shouldn't you be more worried about where your money's coming from? Why are you worried about what's going in my pocket? Ryan, you are hot as fuck. I am a little warm. Not gonna lie about that one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a fan on my ass. But yeah, why the fuck you worried about what's going into my pocket? Okay, so you don't like the... Why not work a job to help your home instead of working for weed money? How do you know what I'm doing? You have no idea. You don't even know me whatsoever. And if you think about the things that I've said in a party chat, you have no idea. I'm very Machiavellian. Just remember that. I'm very Machiavellian. Well, that's a name of a person. It's not even a word. Well, it is a word, but it's a... Resitrol. I sell dildos to my girlfriend? Dude, that's what's up. Free market. And she loves you. What's up, skivvies? You need the metal drums, right? Oh, shit.
the new Pixel
Happy now, Eddie.
of this world. Unbelievable. Best I've ever seen camera.
The new Google Pixel 2 has Google Assistant built in.
The new Google...
Kind of like that riff. It's not bad. How about some little bit of delay with some peachy peachy? I like the pitch, but we gotta get rid of it. Put some delay on. Stick that back in your pipe. Smoke it. What, around 600, I think it was? Somewhere around there. Try that out. You didn't make a request. You badgered and belittled him. Well, whatever. Riff Quebec band Burkas? How do you feel about that? That's fucking wild. I thought, what's his face? Trudeau. I thought Trudeau was a fucking... I thought he was down with the clown. That surprises the hell out of me. I don't know what I think about that. Wow. That's profound. Damn. Ah, fucking fucked it up. That's pretty much where we're at. Warm milk feels good on my... Well... Play Cry Me a River for Rant. That's funny. Oh, shit. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, my phone's gonna die. TMI skivvies, yeah. I gotta agree with you on that one. Fuck me. Okay, hey, what the hell? Okay, here we go. TMI skivvies, TMI. So 4 more subs and I'll have 420 subs. I need 4 more subs. If some of you guys ain't subbed in here, please sub it up. Because I'm gonna hit 420. And bros, we gotta have a celebration for 420. You already know. You know what I'm trying to say to you, bros? This is Evil Within in the background too. Or not 2, but Evil Within 1. And I just bought Evil Within 2 and I never finished Evil Within 1. I feel bad because the gameplay I thought was really terrible in Evil Within 1. I fucking hated it. But Evil Within 2 is actually good. Really good compared to this. Loves me some 420. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. .420 Club, salute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man, this was a pretty cool stream. We're about to hit all 2s as well. Oh my god, 3, 3, 3, 3. We're about to hit all 2, 2, 2, 2. And I'm about to have 420 subs. What the fuck is going on? Whew. Chilly. Universal moments. Oh my god. All over the place. Spark it up, spark it up. About to, brother. About to. You're not allowed to. Okay, man. Well, hey. Bro. More power to you because the first Evil Within. Conspiracy going on? Whose? What conspiracy? What did I talk about conspiracies for? About today? Oh, shit. I talked about demonic energy inside the musical entertainment. Talked about Flat Earth. Talked about Flat Earth today. Talked about chemtrails, and I talked about parasites. .420, 33, 222. Exactly, bro. Is that the numbers that, boy, those numbers surround my life all the time, skivvies. All the time. When I look at the clock, it's 3:33. Sometimes it's 2:22. I don't know what it is. I'll get change. It'll be like 3:33. Hey, Bright, what's going on? Yeah, 1111. That's not one that messes with me too much. I don't see that one too often. The 1111. I don't see that one. Okay. I haven't played this one in a little while. Let's do it.
Federal fees, state fees. Help. Maybe it's time for a switch.
Switch to Boost, where taxes and fees are included on all plans. Plus, get 2 lines with 3 gigs per line for just $50. With Metro PCS, you'll spend more and only get 2 gigs. Boost makes it easy to switch. Switching makes it easy to save.
Ever smoke caviar on moon rocks? Hell no. Bath salts are for losers. I seen them all, even the military. Yeah, time ones. Yeah. That sounds good as hell. I would smoke the shit out of that. Yes, I would. I would smoke the shit out of that.
Lucky for me, there's some great golf here in the Carolinas. Whether you golf or not, Geico could help you score some great savings on car insurance.
Valentine on the track.
Take another ripper. Take a big ass rip for you bros. For coming up on 420 subs. You hear that, babe?
Yeah.
We're coming up on 420 subs. My wife is always right there. She just doesn't, she's in her own world. If she came over here and started cussing some of you guys out, you would not like it. I'll tell you that right now. She's a firecracker. And I gotta keep her under control, or else you could dominate Guilty Gear. Oh, you just hit me on the head right there. I've always wanted to make video game music or soundtrack. My fucking dream is to make horror music for shit like this. You know, like the music in Killing Floor? Boom! That's my dream right there. To make friggin' music like the Killing Floor music, like the type of music that they used in Killing Floor. Boom! It's exactly what I want to do. Exactly what I want to do right there. Why don't you record? I do. Got tons of shit recorded. Tons of shit. She could cuss me out anytime. I do mo-bongers. Do you want to cuss some people out, babe? Well, no. He's talking about like who's smoking weed.
Oh.
You want to cuss some of these people out?
I want to cuss some of these people out.
So apparently,
When the whirlwind hits your home.
apparently I'm begging. I don't own my own business. I'm boring. And
Goodbye, whirlwind.
I'm only doing this for weed. I don't provide at all to the house. What else? There's some other stuff. I mean, do you want to clear any of that up, or do you even give a shit?
I think you're clearing it up pretty well.
I mean, like I said, she's right there. She could tell you at any time if any of that was true, you know? Oh. She said even if you cuss him out, he'll just smoke more.
Probably like drinking, where somebody drinks the more attractive they look.
Oh, yeah,
The more
yeah.
they smoke, the more they don't give a shit.
The more you don't give a shit. Right? You're like, fuck it. I don't know who the fuck Christina Tyler is. Never heard of her. This is late for you, Riff. Is it? What time is it? 1:20? Yeah. I'll probably be up all fucking night. I didn't even realize it was 1:20 in the goddamn morning. Is it really? Feels like it's 1:20 in the fucking afternoon to me. Oh, shit. I can do it, I can turn the sensitivity up, but that's about it. Because I can't really go much louder. Is that a little better?
drain! Down the drain!
Your neighbors must hate you or love you. It sounds loud, but I promise you it's not. It's not very loud at all. It sounds loud. I'm actually talking pretty mildly. Is this loud, Ben? Does this sound loud to you? Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Garbage. I'm trying, man. I'm trying over here. I'm fucking trying. I got more. Hold on. We'll try that again. One more time. Some shit like that. I don't know. The fiddly whittlies. They got a lot of, there's some fiddly whittlies there. Couple. Let's do some of this.
When a fire is going on, you're not thinking clearly, so they called the fire department for us.
My first truck was on.
Shut up. No, she does not, Skivvies. But I did make her sing on one of my songs. And I did make her play piano. One time. Would, wouldn't it? Would, wouldn't it? They say I need to shave, honey. Why Mario plus guitar? I'm done.
It looks better now that you've trimmed it.
Does it look okay?
Better now that you've trimmed it.
Does it look better now?
Bigger
What do you think?
Stronger.
How do I look, huh?
Be defined by a weight class. Bring the heat.
Love the mask.
Punch. Come back with more. Like a charge. Like lightning in a bolt.
Jeez, bros. What phone? I'm gonna call it. Page it. Page it. It's late. Who the fuck you calling?
Nobody. I'm just putting I didn't go to bed. I didn't.
You going to bed?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up, you.
I'm shutting down this stream anyways.
You are.
Bros! Till next time, I will be begging 24/7 on everyone's stream, just begging all the time. Beg, beg, beg. Please, please, please.
What are you up to now? $100 a t-shirt?
Yeah, it's $120 a t-shirt. So if you want a t-shirt for me, it's like $140. All right, $150, maybe $160 after shipping and handling. So probably $230 Once we get it all set and done, about $230, I can get you one shirt. I'm taking off, bros. Peace!